You can literally make every day in your life a happy day, regardless of what's going on around you, in the world, with everyone else, etc., etc. But it is a choice. What's up, greatness? Welcome back to another episode of Leveling Up Made Easy with me, your number one level up mindset coach, Realism Hargrave. And I am here to disrupt your regularly scheduled programming. Full disclaimer, you will be motivated and you will be inspired, but this is not simply motivation or inspiration. We are here for the transformation. So let's get right to it. In today's video, we are discussing how to make every day a happy day. Yes, how to make every day a happy day. I will be providing you with three ways to be happy daily. First, before we get into the ways, let's discuss why we have to discuss a topic like this anyway. Most of us believe that happiness is a fleeting emotion, something that comes and goes based on things happening for us in a way that we want them to happen, or surprises, or our birthday, or celebrations, or, we got that day off at work, or, that business license came through, or whatever. Just a fleeting emotion that comes by based off of situations and circumstances. But in this video, we are going to discuss what happiness truly is and how to garner it every day, because it is not a fleeting emotion. It is not something that simply comes when things go your way. You can literally and truly be happy any and every day, regardless of things are going your way or things are not. So let's get right down to this business. Way number one. You have to understand what happiness truly is. Happiness is a state of being. It is a way in which you live your life, a way in which you show up. You can literally choose to be happy every day, regardless of what the circumstances is, and not be fake. And this is not pseudo positivity, like, oh, I got smacked in the face and I'm totally happy about it. No. This is about attitude. Happiness is an attitude more so than it is a fleeting emotion. The emotion that we say that we think is happiness is really joy, an emotion, a thing that comes based on everything that we want or we desire. But with happiness being a state of being a way in which we live our life, we get to decide each and every day to choose to have an attitude of happiness or not. So when you understand what happiness truly is, you understand you have more power about bringing more happiness into your life. Yes, your life as everything. And with everything in the whole leveling up journey, the whole thing with the series, Leveling Up Made Easy, you must understand that it is a choice, and it is a choice based off of intention. So, way number two, make the decision to be happy. Make the decision. Now that you understand what happiness truly is, you understand, or you have the freedom to make the decision to have an attitude of happiness or not an attitude of happiness. I remember when I first found this out, that I could truly decide. I could decide for myself that I wanted to be happy. I didn't have to wait for fleeting circumstances to happen in my life to say, oh, I'm happy about this. No, I could get up every day and say, you know what? Today I'm going to be happy. I'm going to live my life in a state of joy, in a state of happiness, in a state of excitement, in a state of enthusiasm, regardless of what happens to me or not. A lot of times it's all about the decision. You don't have to worry about the how, because the universe will bring the how to you, but you have to declare the decision for yourself. So this is critical. Way number two, make the decision to be happy, and you will see things transform in your life based off of what you want and what you desire, because you can never get to happiness from unhappiness and think happiness is just going to come to you. You can't get there from there. You have to switch your attitude. You have to decide, I'm going to be happy now. And guess what? More and more happiness things will come to you, because the point is understanding, as I said in way number two is you have to understand happiness is a state of mind and not simply a good time. Okay? So, way number 3. Walk away from anything or anyone who threatens your happiness. Now that you know what happiness is, now that you made the decision to be happy, now you have to make the commitment and decide that anything that does not coincide or align with my happiness, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to participate with it. So I'll give you an example. Say you want to go out, you want to have a good time, etc., etc. So you go to a place and you realize while you're there, you're not really enjoying yourself. You don't like the vibe, you don't like the music, the people aren't too friendly, whatever the deal is. Why would you stay there for the rest of the night? Even if you're with a group of friends. I'm just going to pause for that. Think about it. Why would you stay there for the rest of the night? You have the option to leave and go somewhere else. So do that. Even if you're with friends, be willing to say, yo, are we having a good time? Is this really... Are you guys chill or does this suck? If everybody's sitting around a table complaining, why are you going to the next level and ordering food and all of that? Even if you already got drinks, drink the drink and go somewhere else. You have to decide to say, listen, I'm willing to walk away from anything or anyone who threatens my happiness. I'm already in an attitude of happiness. Say I walk upon a friend or an associate or I come across somebody and they're being a negative Nancy and their attitude and their energy is making me feel a certain type of way, or I got that feeling like, I really don't want to be talking to this person right now. You know, they're annoying me, or I don't like their vibe. I don't like whatever it is. You have the choice. You have the availability. You have the willingness. You can do this, and you have the freedom, more importantly, to say, you know what, I'm going to hang up this phone call. Or, you know what, great. It was good talking to you, John. You know, I'll see you next week. Ha, 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 ha. And keep it moving. You do not have to stay in a situation or a circumstance or with someone who is threatening your happiness and your well-being. Even if you're in a relationship with someone, so you've made the decision to be happy now, right? You understand what happiness is, and now you're in a situation or in a relationship with someone who's affecting your happiness. I mean, like their energy, their vibe, what they're providing, what they're not providing, is causing you a disturbance in your soul. These are all indicators that you are not supposed to be with this person, or you're not supposed to be in this situation, or you're not supposed to be at this job, or you're not supposed to be talking to that person, or you're not supposed to be doing that thing, or you're not supposed to be at that place. And you have to acknowledge these indicators and be able to willing to follow them. Like green, the green light says go, red light says stop, yellow light says slow down. When it comes to your emotions and your feelings, you have to understand that these are indicators. They are indicators letting you know something, and you have to acknowledge them. And when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to your level up journey, when it comes to everything that matters in your life, if it is not in alignment, it must go. One of the keys in understanding everything in this level up journey is that the more you level up, the more you got to drop off. The more you level up, the more you got to drop off, because you can't live your new life, your present life, your abundant life, living your old life with the old people, the old things. If you could, you would already be there. You would already be there. So, as I said, the 3 ways to be happy daily: understand what happiness is. Make the decision to be happy and be willing to walk away from anyone and everything that affects or impedes on your happiness. Again, happiness is a state of mind. It is more of an attitude than anything, and you can have it all day, 24 hours a day, regardless of what's going on or what's not going on with you. You understand that? Listen, like I told you before, everything that I share with you, the tips, the tricks, the secrets, these are top-notch strategies that you must put into practice. And if you put them into practice, you will see your life transforming. You will see your life transforming. You will see your environment transforming. You will see your experiences transforming. You will see your spirit transforming. This is real. This is not no mojo. This is not no new age. This is not anything. This is real. And this is about living an intentional life. The more intentional you become with the areas and the aspects of your life, the more happiness and abundance and everything else that you will receive, because your life will begin to look like the life that you have in your head, the longing that you have in your head, the desire that you have in your head. As I always say, this is not motivation and simply motivation and inspiration. I'm not just trying to get you on a high and like, oh yeah, that sounded good. Oh yeah, that felt good. Oh yeah, that was good. No, I'm trying to transform your life. I'm trying to take you to that next level. And even if you live in a good life, like myself, these principles allow me to continue leveling up my life. Leveling up, as we talked about before, is only about growth and development. You can literally make every day in your life a happy day, regardless of what's going on around you, in the world, with everyone else, etc., etc. But it is a choice. It will take intention. It will take practice. It will take effort, and it will take strategies like this to radically transform your life into that dream life, or just to go to that next place and that next space, or whatever you're trying to do. So, as always, if you've been moved, if you've been touched, if you've been confirmed, if you've been any of those things, share this video. I am so grateful for you tuning into another episode, or your first episode of Leveling Up Made Easy. Check out the other videos, subscribe, put your post notifications on, give it a thumbs up if you like it, give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. Let your people know, the people that need this. Listen, we are sitting there putting so much attention into the negativity of the world. We have to start being active participants in the positivity of the world. And messages like this are transformational, that one person at a time, we can radically transform our lives as individuals, and we can radically transform our world in general. And as always, I am your girl, Realism, and you've just been reeled in. Peace and love, everybody.